Wellington, and welcome to Cooking Up a Storm. Now this is the pilot for a scheme we've been talking to you about for a while, where residents can share their favourite recipes, hopefully discover some new ones. I'm Mark, I work for the Big Local, and tonight I'm going to be showing you 2 simple ways to make delicious fajitas. For the first part of this recipe, you're going to need a slow cooker, about 300 grams of frozen onions, about the same of frozen mushrooms, about half that much of frozen peppers, about 150 grams, and around 500 grams of frozen chicken breast. It's quite enough on my face. Let's get on with the cooking. Let's start with your diced onions. What you need to do is put a nice thick layer across the bottom of your slow cooker. Now, if you like onions, put a few more in. If you want to give it some more body, put a few more in. That's absolutely fantastic. But just make sure you've got a nice, thick, even layer right at the bottom of your stock pot. Next, take the mushrooms and we do exactly the same thing. Good, comfortable layer of mushrooms. If you use a few more, that doesn't matter. It's just going to thicken your fajitas. On top of that, you take your mixed peppers, and again, if you like peppers, put as many as you want. If you don't mind peppers, just put a few. If you don't like them, put some extra onion, put some extra mushrooms, anything that makes that bulk. Now, on top of these, we're going to put the chicken. We're also going to add the fajita mix. So, take the chicken, have it ready, pour on your fajita mix, and it doesn't matter if you call them fajitas, fajitas. When I was a kid we used to call them factoritas. She was a nice girl, I haven't seen her since. And what you do then is you mix those really nice orderly layers you made. You mix them up. Make sure there's a good amount of that seasoning in every layer. And then, on top of that layer, take your chicken breasts, bed them down by rubbing a bit of seasoning onto them. Don't worry about adding any liquid. You're using frozen items. That is going to be wet when it gets warmer. You put it all in the slow cooker. We switch it on. We put it on low and we leave that go overnight. We'll come back to that just before bedtime to check it's cooking. So it's been about 5 hours since we put the fajita mix into the slow cooker. So before we go to bed, let's just make sure everything's going as planned. That looks just right. So good night everybody, see you in the morning. Good morning. It's been about 7 hours, maybe 8. We'll take a look at how things stand. Now that has really picked up the flavour. Okay, what we just need to do now is take the chicken out. Oh, it's actually breaking apart on the fork. Okay, even better, what we do is we break it apart with a fork. And we're back. The slow cooker recipe has cooked to perfection. The chicken has shredded, everything's mixed. I'll show you that once I've got the fresh recipe cooking. So, for the fresh recipe, what we're going to need: 1 large onion sliced, 2 or 3 for taste, peppers. Now, huge apologies to my pepper intolerant friends. Next time I cook, I promise something you can eat. Mushrooms, 150 grams or thereabouts, and 400 grams of fresh chicken breast. So, I'm going to get all of these in the pan and cooking, and we'll bring the camera down and we can have a closer look. Here's the slow cooker fajita mix. It's now just staying warm until it's ready to serve. As you can see, it's absolutely shredded in fantastically. Here we go, we've added just a little bit of oil to the pan. Hob is on. We'll start with the fresh ingredients. First, those onions. Oh, yeah, sizzling already. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fry down the fresh ingredients. Exactly the same way we did with the slow cooker, but because they're fresher, the taste will be a little more vibrant and a little more intense and in your face. Now, normally I'd recommend ordinary closed cut mushrooms, but we couldn't get those. So for a change, I'm using chestnut mushrooms, which should give a richer, slightly more smoky flavour, I hope. Anyway, let's melt this down and we'll get the mushrooms in next. Okay, while that mix is still cooking down, let's get the chicken in. Now this is fresh chicken breast. These I think are goujons, or fillets, whatever they call them these days. It doesn't matter what you use as long as it's fresh chicken. We'll cook that off as well. Oh, that's already starting. We'll cook them off, and in the final step, we'll add everything together. So we'll come back once we've got the mushrooms in. Things are really starting to cook off now. Chicken is building up. The bulk mix is starting to sweat down a little. Very soon I'll be able to add those mushrooms. The thing with the fresh mix is it always tends to be a little bulkier than the frozen, because there's not so much loose water. I don't know what the technical terms are, that's what I call it. There's more bulk in it. So, getting there a little bit further. Be back in a moment. Things are really cooking now, so I'm just going to add the mushrooms. cooked down, I'll be taking the chicken out and be cutting that into smaller pieces. As things are cooking down, cutting the chicken into tiny little nibbles pieces. Then they'll go back in the pan and they'll cook down for a little bit longer. Right now they're really moist and juicy. Back on. Turn that down a little. Just see all that flavour in. And other things you've heard in TV cooking shows. We'll keep cooking on, getting there at last. Well, that chicken is just about cooked to perfection. We're going to have to hold it just a minute though. We're waiting for the veg to catch up. And now would be a perfect time to add our barbecue fajita mix. As we cook, mix that in. Oh, that you can smell that gorgeous Tex-Mex barbecue flavour. I swear to God, I am turning into a celebrity chef even as I cook. I'd like to apologise to everyone who's watching this. It's just really, really exciting. Don't forget, if you've got a favourite recipe, if there's something you want to share with the community, let us know and we'll give you a chance to film one of these videos as well. We'll let this cook down and we'll come back to it again in a couple of minutes when we'll add the chicken. And now it's cooking down. You can see it's reduced quite a lot from its original pile up. So I'm going to add the chicken. And while the chicken is mixing in, taking all those flavours, the onion, the mushrooms, the peppers, and obviously that barbecue sauce, I'm going to put the tortillas in the oven just for a couple of seconds, just to warm them up. I'm going to be offering our taste testers a choice of whole wheat and regular flour tortillas. So on we go. Almost ready now. I'm just going to take out the first batch of tortillas and get the second batch ready. Got containers ready for our taste testers. We'll pack them up, we'll take them out and see what they think of our first creation. Well, this is cooked. The time has come to serve it up into portions for our taste testers. Just drizzle it with a little sour cream and some salsa and we're ready to go. So we're all packed up for our taste testers. They've got both mixes. They've got sour cream, they've got salsa, they've got the essential lettuce for that crisp bites, and they've got a choice of 2 breads. Let's go meet the audience. bit of try. Observing proper social distancing. Now Bill has got all the tortillas, so proper way to do this is to open up a tortilla, slap some filling inside and wrap it up. Tortillas, flour wraps.
I'm not eating all this. Just trying it.
Yeah, it's like a Mexican curry sort of thing.
Chili.
Yeah, you've got lettuce for greenery. You've got lettuce for greenery. You've got salt. No, that's sour cream. Traditionally, mix up a bit with the sour cream and the salsa. The one that's got the very fine chicken was cooked in the slow cooker, and the one with the chunks of chicken was fried in the pan. So you've got two different types. Get one of. What do you think, Bill?
Come on, man, get in there.
Very nice, that one.
Excellent. Go on, give it a try.
Very nice.
What do you think? Brilliant. Right, can we get a thumbs up off you two? One off you, Bill. Wendy, thank you very much. So, Bridlington, think we're going to call that a success? Now it's over to you.